Welcome to the 50 Shades of Blonde show. I'm Missy Day.
And Jill Branson.
And we're here with Carolyn Fanslow. And so how lucky are we? We're like three girls sitting here with these two good-looking men behind us. Would you like to introduce your good-looking friends?
I sure will. I work with these two at Nash Performance. This is Marcus Nash. Marcus is the owner and the coach of the performance coaching. And Townsend Carter, who owns Dopamine Boxing and Cycling, and he works with Parkinson's people as well as regular boxing.
And tell us what you do.
I do postural therapy, and I have to succumb to them all day. They're in charge.
Wow, that must be rough.
Well, you weren't in the car on the way over here. I've been told that I'm walking home.
Oh dear.
Maybe Ron will give me a ride.
Yeah, he could.
So tell us a little bit about what's going on with all of you. So why are we all here today?
Yes.
Well, I was here last month, and I thought it would be fun to bring my two cohorts back because I think it's a very unique facility. It's a sports combine, and it was actually a client that gave me the idea and said that, you guys have a lot of really unique things going on here that are very unusual for this type of facility. So I'm going to turn it over to Marcus and let him tell you a little bit about what he does, and then Townsend, and then I can fill in at the end.
Okay.
Well, I'm Marcus Nash. I'm the owner of the gym. What we kind of have, like she said, is pretty unique in how we kind of combine all of our different gifts. Everybody asks us, are you what kind of trainer? Are they classes? And I always kind of describe it as we're kind of a semi-private facility. We do have classes, but a lot of our clients are through our either Carolyn or Townsend, through our trainers. What we do is every single one of us have a sort of gift to kind of give out to our clientele, and we also use each other, and we also use the environment to kind of help kind of push the different types of gifts that we have. As far as Townsend does the boxing, and he deals with the Parkinson's patients, and he does the cardio part of it. We have Carolyn, who I implement a lot of my athletes to correct their posture and make sure that they're functioning properly, and I do the strength and conditioning and the training and the actual preparation for either college or high school sports. No matter if it's baseball, we do baseball, football, basketball, golf. I've pretty much done every sport that is, as far as the strength and conditioning part of it. So what we do is we kind of have a nice little blend of everything that you need under one roof. From the cardio to the therapy to the posture to the conditioning and the strength.
That's awesome.
Wow.
I always forget too when you're on I need to sit up straight.
Yeah.
Because we're talking about posture.
It's a
You know what? It's only about 20%
I know, I was
is
noticing that earlier too. I was like this. Come on now.
Okay. And what about you, Townsend?
Well, I'm the founder, and I actually run Dopamine Boxing, which is a 501c3 nonprofit. And basically my objective is to introduce boxing, or use boxing as a form of alternative therapy to introduce to people who have Parkinson's and other neuro disease. Great thing about the gym is kind of like the two of them have mentioned, we're very versatile in the sense that we all kind of work with everybody. From, my youngest client is actually 9 years of age. My oldest client was actually 81. And then we kind of feed off of each other at the same time, because you have Carolyn, who really kind of fixes how the way she puts it is what we kind of jack up as trainers.
Don't say that. I do not say that.
I bet you do.
Marcus is really good because he has that niche that allows, I've seen him work with a lot of high-end athletes, a lot of intercollegiate, a lot of people who are looking to make the transition. It's great because, literally we feed off of each other. I not only do boxing at I guess I would say as an alternative therapy, but I actually use it as a form of means for cardio for my clients who do come in. I've also worked in some different camps at a strength and conditioning capacity. We're just we're all very versatile. We have different avenues that we explore that we use to actually get our clients to where they need to their top form. So
Why don't you tell them about your Ike Turner fitness class?
Ike Turner?
He has an Ike Turner fitness
it's not
class.
Ike Turner,
It's like
but
when you
I'm
beat
just-
people up?
I'll go into I'll go as far as to say I'm probably out of the three of us, I'm the most vocal. I'm definitely not shy. I mean, I say what I feel to all my clients, and pretty much they get the disclaimer when they come through the doors that, you know, the first day is kind of the honeymoon. After that, it's pretty much, you know, you either stick around or you don't. So, I mean, that's pretty much what it is. So, yeah. But I mean, like I said, we have a great niche of trainers and, you know, great facility that we offer. So it's great. I mean, you know, it's good to be, you know, I've worked around these guys for 5, 6 years, 7 years almost now. And I can honestly say, out of all the people that I've worked with, I feel very comfortable. It's like a family that we have.
Oh.
We're very dysfunctional, but we very much.
Makes it so awesome.
I mean, we all kind of know each other and how to like push each other's buttons. But at the end of the day, like, we've got each other. So
Yeah. It's a
That's
one-stop shop,
yeah.
basically.
When I came home and told Steve that I was thinking about, you know, joining Marcus at his gym, he said, my husband never tells me what to do, but he said, I really wish you would. He said, I'd feel a lot more comfortable because those two have got your back. Yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
that's nice.
Oh,
That's true.
That's
nice.
important.
Well, these guys, I have to say, because I work with him, I've seen a lot of recovery come out of these Parkinson's people that he's worked with, and it gives them a lot of hope and a lot of a sense of self-worth because when they come in and they're like this and they feel like they're
yeah.
destroyed as people. And I will never forget the day, I hope I don't cry, when I listened to him say to a gentleman who was so ill, and he talked to him like he was going to walk into the ring at Mandalay Bay. And I mean, it sounded, like a coach would to his athlete. And Marcus has a unique system for athletes that prevents injury, which they don't. That's why so many of them go out on injury. It has a lot to do with the strength coaches, and I hope I can walk the street after dark for making a statement like that. But when I first saw these people doing the work that Marcus was doing with them, it was like watching ants, and I had to follow it back to the hill, and this big, tall guy, and I said, gosh, you know something about structure. And that's how it kind of all started, you know, because I saw somebody that I could look up to I didn't just see regular old benching and squats and deadlifts. I saw somebody that was developing from the inside out.
Right.
And he neglected to tell you that he did play in the NFL and went to 2 Super Bowls. So he's got the experience. So I feel very grateful to work with them, and I fit in because I can fix things and help people. Well, she's thinking about that Ike Turner thing.
I'm not, don't
You
worry.
scared her.
I wasn't gonna do one of these.
But it's a great group of people. We service a lot of different communities, and when you walk in, you don't feel like you have to look a certain way, because nobody's looking at you anyway. They're already suffering from what these two are doing. But we have a large building. We have an AstroTurf, and when you walk in, you're not going to see a lot of equipment, because the equipment doesn't teach the body anything. You have to teach the body to move by teaching it different movements. So it's really cool, and it's fun, and it's, you know, when I show some people things like the sled work, I had never really done sled work till I worked with him. But boy, that's a good way to get strong and burn calories, you know, is doing something like that, and doing the different, like I said, the different modalities we have. And I fit into the whole picture because I do love the postural work, and I love helping people regain strength and self-esteem, because pain is very debilitating to the mind and the body.
Right.
And I've been grateful enough. He gave me a chance to work with his athletes, to prove myself, and I want it like this, and it's like, okay, whatever you say, I'll make it happen. But I'm very grateful for that, but I tell him that all the time anyway, because it's gonna catapult all of us somewhere. So we have a great facility, and we have an event June the 9th,
Right.
and we're gonna have we're gonna raffle off a free Apple Watch and some gift certificates from Lululemon for clothes.
Nice.
We're also going to have food. We have a gal who does food prep. She does paleo type food prep, so she's going to be there, and a couple of other vendors with CBD oil and Fusion, which is a certain type of line that comes from the Amazon for us. And we're going to have a lot of people there, an event with music, and we hope everyone will come and check it out. We're going to be doing, well, what are you going to be doing?
Well, I'm going to be doing classes, I'll be doing demos, I'll be showing people, introducing people to boxing who are otherwise not familiar with it, just showing technique. But you guys will get to kind of see a little bit of everything on display as far as how I conduct my classes from start to finish. And then, just being there, that's it.
And what about you?
I'm gonna be doing some demos, personal training, a little bit of technique work, we're gonna do a little bit of, Olympic stuff, gonna do a little bit of, form training. I'm gonna kind of go over some things that people have a tendency to have problems with, some myths, all that kind of stuff. So.
Awesome. So what football teams are we representing here today?
Well, I went to school obviously at University of Tennessee, Volunteers. I spent some time at the Denver Broncos in 98 to 99 and a half, and I spent from 99 to 2001 with the Baltimore Ravens. And then I had suffered an injury, which kind of turned everything around, and I spent about 6 years in arena football to where I was permanently injured, when my career a little bit short, and that's kind of where I am right now.
That's cool. I love football. That's like my favorite sport.
Oh yeah?
But he can still outrun. One time this kid says to him, well, if you can outrun me, I'll never play football again. And I went, oh my God, this guy is... Marcus couldn't walk for a week, but he beat that kid up the hill. No, he walked just fine. That's not true. But you
All
don't
right.
challenge
So
him.
tell us how they can get a hold of you to find out more information about your event.
Right.
Well, my phone number, let's all give our numbers. Mine is 702-354-8269, or you can contact me on Facebook under Carolyn Vanslow.
Well, I have my Instagram is Nash Performance Training off of Instagram, and Facebook is Nash Performance Training on Facebook also. We'll be kind of throwing out our a little bit of information out there as far as when and where and going from there.
Great.
Awesome.
I've got 2 Instagrams. The_MIT_tech. That basically just shows my boxing page and kind of what I'm doing on a day-to-day basis with my clients. I also have Dopamine Vegas on Instagram, and then I have www.dopamindboxing.org, and that's my website. So you can see everything that I do on there, all my events, any type of donation or shopping event, anything that's basically tied in with Dopamind.
Awesome.
Wow.
Well, thank you all for being here
Yes,
today.
thank
It's
you.
great. We loved having you. And stay tuned for our next segment.